If you work in hospitality, you might already be aware that you work in the fourth largest sector in the UK, one that employs 1 in 10 people in the British workforce. What you might not know is this market's actually growing, with an estimated 50,000 staff required over the next 2 years. As long as we as a nation keep making babies, eating burgers, drinking coffees and socialising, we're going to need a lot more people to serve us. But unfortunately, the average staff turnover in this industry has been 40% year on year for the last 10 years, with over 20% leaving the market altogether to pursue other careers. And this creates a talent shortage. Now, many people's answer to this is to simply hire more staff. But unfortunately, that tends to cause spiralling recruitment costs, low employee engagement and high staff turnover. So what we recommend you do is only hire those people that are really right for you. And to do that, you need to understand your employer brand. If these words are unfamiliar to you, it's really time to learn them. Take Pizza Hut, for example. Great name, great brand, great pizza and an exceptional employer. But they suffered 62% staff turnover year on year. That's over 3/5 of their workforce leaving altogether. And the problem wasn't the company, the culture or the job. Quite simply, they were hiring the wrong people. After we did some research and conducted some focus groups, we found what they needed was a really strong employer brand. Once we knew this, we created ads that spoke their language and put them in the places where we knew the desired audience would see them. The result? Within 12 months, that 62% became 90%, and their recruitment spend was almost halved. As this happened, their employee engagement went up. 86% said they saw pizza as a career and not just a job, and 91% said they were engaged in their role. The moral to the story here is to really get to know your employer brand. If you think you know what you need, you probably don't, and you should always test this. Get an external opinion. Over 90% of the recruitment and HR directors that we work with admit that after they'd conducted focus groups, they'd been hiring the wrong people. So if you want to know how to attract more of the right people, get in touch. We can show you how to reduce cost per hire for Pizza Hut, revolutionise grad recruitment for KFC, increase staff retention for Bella Italia, improved employee engagement for Wagamama, and maybe show you some of the really cool stuff we're working on right now for Starbucks.